Welcome to News in Brief from Martyred Global Network. Daily meetings of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. The Grand Shia Islamic jurist Ayatollah Sayyid Shirazi holds in-person meetings with large numbers of people, including religious scholars, university figures, and social and cultural activists, as well as public groups of people on a daily basis. In these meetings, the attendees report on their activities, explain their views, and listen to the guidelines and advices of the Grand Jurist. Activities by Sayyid Husayn Shirazi in Kuwait. Sayyid Husayn Shirazi, the son of the Grand Jurist Ayatollah Shirazi, visited several prominent Kuwaiti figures in the rest of the travel. During these meetings, the Grand Jurist's son learned about the latest cultural and religious works by the Kuwaiti believing community and emphasized on the improvement of the quality of these works. Several host centers belonging to different Kuwaiti communities and tribes hosted the Grand Jurist's son in these days. Head of Public Relations Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi travels to Kuwait. Mr. Arif Nasrallah, the head of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi's Public Relations Office, traveled to Kuwait following an invitation by the believing communities in this country. The purpose of this travel, according to Mr. Nasrallah, is to increase cooperation and synergy among the religious and cultural institutions in Kuwait. Further, Mr. Arif Nasrallah stated, "We're preparing for a conference to address important issues and bring together all Shia Muslim thinkers, scholars, writers, and the intellectuals in Holy Karbala, Iraq, establishing ties between the religious and cultural institutions of these two countries, cooperative works to introduce the genuine Islam and the Prophet's household, and combating the cultural and religious misconceptions through the latest technologies and the social media were other primary topics of this travel." Activities by the Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Bahrain. The Office of Sheikh Abdul Shahid Al-Satwawi, the representative of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Bahrain, hosts religious scholars, speakers, and the civil rights activists during Ramadan nights. In these sessions, the latest global developments and the situations of the Bahraini Shias are discussed. Inspired by the guidelines of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, Sheikh Satwawi encourages his visitors to use the state-of-the-art technology and disseminate the culture of the pure household to everyone, especially the youth. Seminar of the Reviver Mirza Shirazi at Imam Baqir Center in Holy Najaf, Iraq. The Center for Reviving the Legacies of Imam Muhammad Baqir, in cooperation with Imam Hassan Study Center, organized a strategic and specialized seminar about the legacies of the great Shia Islamic jurist on May 21 in Holy Najaf, Iraq. This seminar was dedicated to the legacies of the great leading jurist, the late Mirza Sayyid Muhammad Hassan Shirazi, who was the leading character of the Shia community in the 19th century. One of the speakers at this seminar was Dr. Sheikh Muhammad Husayn Ali Sagir, a researcher and professor at Kufa University. In lecture, Dr. Sagir talked about the general features about the leading character of the late Mirza Shirazi. This seminar was attended by scholars, academics, and distinguished figures. A question and answer session was the conclusion of this seminar. AhlulBayt Institute distributes food among families of Iraqi martyred soldiers. With the arrival of Ramadan, the month of mercy and bounties, AhlulBayt Institute in Basra gave out help packages to the families of Iraqi martyred soldiers. This humanitarian and charitable work came after the guidelines of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, who has successively emphasized on helping the needy and the lower class of the societies. This charitable work covered more than 100 families of the Iraqi martyred soldiers. These help packages included foodstuffs during the holy month of Ramadan.